After my pullover for the night, I was back on the road. I thought it'd be a good idea to take the scenic route, but the weather had changed everything dramatically. Before I knew it, I was on a very foggy mountain road, completely alone. That's spooky. I imagine at some point that's a killer view, but nope, we're just up in the clouds. The weather has changed so dramatically. It's cold too. Ooh. Get back inside. Keep going. No barriers at all. It's quite off-putting, this. The further we travelled, the more foggy it got, and still no people. It started getting pretty eerie. But eventually I spotted a waterfall on the left and took it as an opportunity to have a pull over. I had to pull over quickly because, come on, I had to come and see this. Something really smells like egg. You farted? You farted? I'm really not enjoying this drive, I won't lie. Middle of the day and spooky as hell. And I haven't seen anyone else up here. Which makes me think, are we like in a lockdown or something? I don't know, I'm not in any contact with anyone really, so. That's eased my mind a little bit though. I haven't seen another car up here. Thankfully though, just over this crest was downhill and out of the fog. But after exploring around and taking the slower routes back, by the time we got to Castelo Branco, it wasn't really late, but it was dark. But the place I wound up parking up for the night surprised even me. That's right, I've parked at the castle of Castelo Branco. Mental. I'm just on the castle wall. Got it all to myself, middle of the night. Oh my god. The next morning I had to go and meet Claudia, my lawyer, for the first time. The park up was a car park, so I knew the van was safe up here. So I just had to meander my way down the small step streets until I got into the main plaza. And what a walk it was. No matter where you looked, there was something cool to have a look at. All of these buildings were just sort of jutting out from the hillside, and all ranging from pristine condition, restored, right down to ruins in the middle of the city centre. Eventually I found my way down to street level, was just bowled over by the beauty of Branco, which, considering I'll be an hour north from, is my closest major city. I found Claudia's office and we had our meeting, where she gave me my fiscal number and all of the checks and information on the land, which were positive, so now things could move forward.
Shit. So, meeting with Claudia went well. She's really nice, it's the first time we've met in person. She sorted out my tax number, gave me all the information on the land and what's registered and what's not. Yeah, it's all good to go now. Just got to wait till the 11th, and it's currently the 28th, so 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks longer than I intended to be here, but Portugal. The only thing I'm missing really is family and Emma. So many stairs. Oh my god.
Once finally getting back to the van, I got some fuel and then set about getting my bearings of the city. And to be honest, it was just as developed as most of the Algarve. So right as you come in, there's this shopping mall, a number of supermarkets including the Lidl. But today I ended up going to the Intermarché, which had a good number of useful services for me. Recently in the car park they'd built a camper services, which will be useful for emptying the loo until I get a composting one sorted. There was obviously the supermarket, but also attached to it was a brico-marché, a DIY shop, a tyre shop, a petrol station, and even a recycling centre.
And happy days, it's got this camper part here where I can drain me water and do all that sort of stuff. This one charges €2 for fresh water, and I've got enough water, but I'll be able to empty the loo, have a shower and let it drain away into there. And I did just go in there and got all my bits and stuff, and I was getting all sorts of strange looks, and I was like, is there something on my face? What's going on? No, it's because I'm dressed like this. It's basically winter here now. Everyone's in jeans, jackets, coats. They're freezing. I'm in flip-flops and shorts. I got to the checkout and the woman started talking in Portuguese, and I was just kind of like, She goes, English? I mean, yeah, obviously. But she's actually really nice. I was explaining that I'm trying to learn Portuguese, and she goes, oh well, you know, it's a long road ahead, she said. It's very difficult to learn. I'm like, yeah, I know. I've just been going to make a sandwich, and when I got the bread I never really looked at it, I just grabbed it. But that's its name. The Integral Bimbo. Oh, I love it. Right.
With Branco sussed and a fair bit of time on my hands now, I decided to return to a spot I drove past a few weeks ago and thought, I need to go and check that out. Within what felt like minutes, we were away from all the buildings and back out into the wilderness. And a short while later, I was chuntering back along this bridge. With the heavy downpours we'd been having and this really uneven track, I had to go a little bit steady. Then things got a little bit too wet and boggy, but with no area to turn around, I just had to keep going. But beyond that bit, it firmed back up, and as we drove around the corner to the bit I couldn't see from the road, the potential for finding these spots was increasing.
Walk it first. Great parking there. Oh. It's like a weighbridge or something. Or an old camper place. Either or, there's steps down. We could do this here, which is really nice and flat. Or not do this bit, obviously. Oh, I think this might be the spot. This might just be the spot that we spend our week at. Oh, yes. Look at this. Oh. Yes. There is where I want my van. Yeah, I think this is home for a little bit. Yeah, go on. I'll be joining you in a bit. But one of the lesser important, but still kind of important for a work aspect, is does the phone have shit? Okay, it's the one problem I'm going to have. Piss poor internet. Run speed test. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm running out of internet anyway. Wow, that's all right. I just have to drive somewhere. I mean, small price to pay when... Yes. I had a little tidy up of yet more rubbish. Then set about getting the solar panels up into the best position. I never fully finished this system, admittedly. This was now supposed to be able to tilt and lock into these two, and it just hasn't happened. But I'll get there. Just many things have sort of got in the way. But for now, because this is removable, I'm just going to move it out of the way of the shadow of these two. Lock them all together like that. Oh, that'll be cool. But at the moment, nothing is in place for that. Look what I found! If you're either too young or too old to understand why I'm so excited about this, don't talk to me. Umbongo. Another. One thing I love about Portuguese radio, and a lot of European radio actually, when they put English songs on, they don't dub out the swear words. So I've heard shit. It's hilarious. Don't know why I'm sat in here, to be honest. Change of scenery, innit? Found a potato omelette, which spurred back some good memories. You probably can't see it, but the stars are out. I've got a valley. I'm a bit knackered actually. Me and Lance went on a right old hike today. I realised a lot of what I'm recording at the minute, because all I'm really doing is walking the dog and finding things, and unless there's something of significant interest, it's just dog walks and driving. So I've kind of laid off the recording for a little bit until there is something of substance to show you.
One of the things I possibly love the most about one of these out-the-way wild spots is the fact that I can just let Lance roam free. Most mornings I'll get up, open the door, plop the heater on and then jump back into bed until I've fully woken up, leaving him to go and do what he needs to do outside. Sometimes though he seems to forget or just doesn't want the privilege.
Yes, can I help you? The door's open. Slept down here for the past few nights because I wanted to. Don't get me wrong, I love it up there, but sometimes you just want to chill and spoon with your dog. That sounds awful. It's Thursday. I tried uploading a video last night. It didn't work. Internet here is paff. So, I hate to admit this, but I'm going to drive to McDonald's. Not for the food, although I might get a burger and a milkshake, cause, you know, there. No, it's mainly for the Wi-Fi, so I can upload last night's video and tomorrow's, and sort out some other such payment things, and reply to all of the new patrons that joined up, and I said I'd reply to a week ago. So, sorry. I will come back here tonight, no doubt about it. It's beautiful. I love it here. But, yeah, today is going to be pretty boring, in all honesty. I've just received a message from someone saying that France is going into full lockdown. And, that means I won't be able to go home, because I have to drive through France. Everything's shutting, barring essential stuff, so I don't even know if that means the ferries. Travel between regions in France will no longer be allowed except for those travelling back from holiday this weekend. The government will assess the situation every 2 weeks and decide whether to put in place additional measures or to alleviate certain restrictions. More details of the new rules will be published tomorrow morning. Wow. That's me scuppered. There is the Santander and Bilbao ferries. Problem with those is you have to have a cabin. And just like coming out of here, I've checked every ferry for I don't know how long, and none of them have pet-friendly cabins available. They're all sold out for every ferry for the next I don't know how many months. I don't understand how that's possible. I might call them up and see what the deal is there. But yeah, every single one I've checked, you can't get a pet-friendly cabin. Therefore, I can't get a cabin. Therefore, I can't get that ferry. I'm also told that that ferry in the winter is horrendous. Well, that's put a spanner in the works. I mean, yeah, I could be stuck in worse places, but I've kind of got a girlfriend that's like this at the moment. Where are you? That, and I've got a project I've got to get back and sort. Although I've stopped doing the camper work now, I do have a few little odds and sods jobs for people that I know. I mean, I guess for keep getting money and I can just keep pumping out these videos. Oh God, and Lance's fucking rabies. Lance's rabies runs out and my MOT runs out. Oh, Emma's sending me some stuff at the moment. We're trying to figure out what this means. If you're arriving from a country on the list below, you can enter the metropolitan France without any COVID related restrictions or paperwork. If you're arriving from another country, you can only enter France if your journey meets one of the following criteria. If you're a French national, no. If you're a European Union citizen and your main residence is in France, or you're crossing France to reach your country or residence, you may be accompanied by your spouse or children. Okay. We can do that. Yeah. I might just have to look at a bit of paperwork to get my certificate for travel. But it looks like I can still go home. Okay. We'll just have to see. I knew there was risks coming out here during this time. Right, there's no point panicking about it. Whatever happens, happens. If I get stuck here and the sale's gone through, I've got somewhere to go. If I get stuck here and it doesn't happen, I know a fair few people here that I'll probably have to call a favour or two on. And if I can travel, I can travel and I can go home. There's no point getting all let up about it. There's nothing I can do about it. So I'm going to continue on with my day. Or try to. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Oh, check this out. It is so foggy now. Really quite spooky. Oh, yeah, going back inside. Come on, Lance. Oh, yeah, that's what I came out for. Ooh, getting chills. Come on in, bud. Here then. Don't shake. I had a few hours on the deck just chilling out listening to music and podcasts. I got the drone out to visualise all this for you, but I was once again using all of its autopilot functions, so it was just doing its own thing. Most of the time its many sensors keep it in the sky and out of harm's way. Today was not one of those days, and it flew straight into a tree right over the river.
and all I could do was look on in terror from the deck as it plummeted down out of sight and what I thought was into the water.
Shit. Oh, thank God. Oh, oh, that was close. Oh, God damn. I don't know how many times I've nearly lost this thing, but... Oh, God. Oh, I've lost a leg. Okay. Oh, I don't know where that's gone. Right. That's mine. Get out of it.